All right. Are we live? All right, look, I might have a little issue with the audio. Hopefully I don't. I was sitting here because I'm going to tell you some things that are happening that is a total game changer for crypto and for all investors, and it starts today. But I got to show you real quick. I'll show you our handiwork. Me and my kids just put a nice little clear coat on the storage unit. This is where we're going to start stacking up cars. I've got a couple of these. I just bought storage units for the cars that I've been telling you about for like the last 3 years. Then I'm going to buy a collection. All right. So real quick, can you guys do me a favor? Type 1 if you can hear me clearly, because there's a breeze. My cell phone's on the fritz, all right? I'm really excited to tell you about this, and I'm going to start diving into the news stories. A very intelligent man called me, a very wealthy man, a very influential man called me. So excited about the anti-CBDC bill. And that's what I went over just a couple hours ago in a video, right? But I went light on it. I want to explain something to you. The White House just signed a bill into law that makes it not legal for banks and federal agencies to run a CBDC, okay? That's the easiest way of putting it right now. Also, real quick, if anyone here owns DIA or DIA right now, and you're pretty stoked because it's trending on CoinMarketCap and it's moving up nicely, go ahead and type DIA below. I've been holding DIA for a while. I really like the project. I'm not selling anytime soon. I think the market cap of 45 million is egregious, and I can't get over how much that team has been working to, it's just absolutely insane. All right. So congratulations to all the DIA holders. Now, I want to make this really clear. We were afraid and very concerned about a government issued or Federal Reserve issued CBDC or central bank digital currency. Okay. A law has just been passed that outlaws its existence now. You are becoming more sovereign every day the more you get into cryptocurrencies and stablecoins and blockchain technology. You are so ahead, even though there's a cycle and we're going to see a top coming in the handful of months in the future and then a subsequent drop. It's not a crash, right? Blockchain technology is never going to go away, okay? You are in an era, if you're thinking you're on the sidelines, I don't know, this is right, this is the mark of the beast. I'm telling you right now, it is not. The mark of the beast is what I personally believe was an entire economic system that was wrapped around a central bank digital currency, okay? So let me make that very clear. Blockchain is not the mark of the beast. Blockchain is a technology, it's a truth machine and a way of keeping account where, centralized servers get hacked and destroyed and your personal information gets stolen, like in Target's instance or so many other corporations, okay? Hey, why don't you guys guess? I just put a verbal commitment on my first supercar. Why don't you guys guess below what it is? I'm gonna let you know at the end. Actually, I'm pretty excited about it because I went and traded, and this is the reality. This is what I want, where I want every single one of you at. You remember the story I started with? I started my whole wealth empire based off of electric trains, which this is about to become a set for a lot of my videos, right? And I'm going to lease this back to my media business, and it's going to hold exotic cars, maybe one next door, the other ones will hold the cars. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my trains on display, right? Because that's how I started my wealth empire, a $200 train set that I started flipping over and over and over on eBay. Then it turned into palm trees, then tractors, then trailers. Before you know it, I went from making, hundreds of dollars a month to thousands to 10,000. Then I got into crypto, went and turned 10,000 to a million. And now I'm just flipping 6 figures to 7 figures. That's not, please don't take that as bragging. It's called the truth. And the truth will set you free, and the truth will also irritate people that just, want to be lazy, okay? Type amen. Can I get an amen if any of you guys understand where I'm going with this? Or understand what I'm talking about. So I want to get you guys in the position where you're flipping chunks of money, and then you're turning into bigger chunks, and then you're turning into big chunks, and you go, you know what the problem is, Ninja? I'm having a problem flipping these big chunks. It actually becomes an issue. And then you go, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to split them up into different asset classes, and then we're going to flip all of those. It's going to be awesome, right? Okay, I'll answer this. Oh, real quick, I'm just letting everyone know. The DeFi Pro Group, It's one of the most powerful trading groups in the world. I'm not joking. The most amazing people, incredible students. We're going to have another trade pick coming out next week. We're waiting for the market to do something very special, and then we make the move, right? And you could see right now, Dia is trending. Our group got in cheaper than what it's at. There are coins that I will never talk about on this course or on this channel, and the reason why, and there are people that are losing their minds. Why won't I talk about this? Why, Ninja, why haven't you told your subscribers about this? Well, it's because our group was in it a long, long time ago for much cheaper prices. And we're letting the world take those coins to much higher levels, okay? We're building true organic growth in some of these projects. So what we're gonna do is, I don't know, because of we wait to release these coin picks when the markets are primed for them. And then what happens is, I don't know when it's gonna come out. So we will end this sale on the course right before. So the last time ever to get the coin picks is, the link is down below if you want that, all right? So, okay, do you guys wanna know the car? I mean, I haven't bought it yet, but I already told them, gave them a verbal commitment. I'm gonna go really simple, okay? Because you guys know I want a 69 Camaro SS, I want a Shelby Cobra, I want a Lamborghini Huracan, Ford GT40, the original though, not the original. I'm gonna get a replica, which right now there's an amazing one for sale, and I can't get down to it because I'm working my tail off on this remodel and getting this prepared, because it's gonna turn into a set with like neon lights and all that stuff, car parts. But I think an Audi R8 with the V10 is gonna be the first one, because it's practical and it's tactical, all right? Mind you, I've been saving up for this car collection since I was 26 years old, and I wanted to wait until my last child had graduated college. I'd saved up enough, even though I don't agree with college. I have means to put my children through and give them more than I ever had, and they're both entrepreneurs. So I'm pretty excited. They're budding entrepreneurs. So once they're done, I was gonna buy it, and so that's now. All right, Audi R8. Whatever. CBDCs, this is the more important part. We have a reprieve. I've told you this. I think really bad things are coming in the future. I do believe the market beast is definitely a real thing. It's coming, and it's going to be a very scary time. But what we have right now is a handful of years, 3 years, 4 years at the most, to accumulate as much wealth as we can, buy as many assets as we can, become as self-sustaining as we can, because what you're going to see in the next administration is pure, straight up scary tyranny. Please, let me ask you this. Type yes or no if you agree with that. That all we have, and please don't think that this amazing time is going to last forever. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of things that I don't like that the administration's doing, but I'll give you one example. Do you know how the president wants Powell gone and wants a yes man in, right? This is why, and I don't think anybody's come to this conclusion. Donald Trump wants to destroy and eliminate the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve is who created the dollar. They are who runs and controls the dollar. If Donald Trump can get a patsy in there to run rates down, even into negative territory, it will destroy the dollar. And because people have learned so much since COVID about the monetary system and how it works, that's why they're buying gold, they're buying silver, they're buying crypto, and all those assets are going up as the dollar's going down. What's going to happen is we're going to go through a mini hyperinflation. Interest rates will end up increasing because of the dollar losing value, and the government will have to borrow at higher rates. That's why the president wanted to do this big, beautiful bill. You want to know why it's a big, beautiful bill? I believe it honestly is going to be one of the last bills ever where the government is expanding the money supply and borrowing more money. The reason why is they're borrowing money right now at these rates. Wait till you see what happens in the future. And the Federal Reserve will destroy its own currency. And then the president will be able to go, see, look at this. They can't even manage their way out of a paper bag. And everyone will be screaming for a new currency. I do believe that one will be short-lived, but it will be gold or silver backed. I know that's crazy. If you guys think this is the craziest conspiracy theory, but you think, you know what, this could be happening, type 10. If you're like, no, Ninja, you are a nutball, type 9. I'm just curious where you're at. That's what I think. And this is where I like doing these at the end of the videos, because not a lot of people see these predictions. Like last night, I did a prediction on X. You had people losing their minds because it's only some people. Most people understood what I was doing. I said, within the next 48 hours, I'm going to make a prediction that DIA, it's a crypto. It's one that I own. Lots of subscribers own it. It's an incredible, Oracle blockchain-based company, similar to Chainlink, right? But I think they're doing something a little different. And they're a $45 million market cap. And all I said is on X, I said within the next 48 hours, DIA will be trending on CoinMarketCap. Well, it only took about 6. So we nailed it. And now it's in the top, 20 right now, I think it is. Go take a look at it on CoinMarketCap. It's called DIA. I believe that you're going to see a lot of, let's put it this way, I'm not selling it when it goes to 50 cents or 60 cents or 70 cents, right? I can see DIA in this cycle going to a couple bucks. Now, I know that sounds crazy. None of this is financial advice, but that's what I'm saying, all right? So now you remember, screenshot that. I believe in this crypto cycle, which should play out within the next 12 months, you'll see DIA at a couple bucks. Not a bad return. All right, with that being said, it's a couple bucks, right? What's the price of DIA? Ah, crap, I already forgot it. Hold on, this might be a really bad prediction. I'm thinking $400 to $500 million market cap. So that'd be a 10x. $400 to $500 million market cap. So whatever that price is right now, exit by 10. That's the prediction. If you guys agree with that, do me a favor. Type DIA right now. I'm just curious. How many of you think that you could see DIA at a $400 to $500 million market cap, which would be 10 times more than it's at right now? Do I see any DIAs? I see a couple. You're going to see some really cool stuff. And I hope you make some money. I hope you don't panic and sell. I hope you don't freak out and FOMO into a crypto. I hope you are smart about it, and it's going to be epic. All right, with that being said, the Economic Ninja is out.